Hey everybody, how are you? I was like, here we go again. It's not doing nothing on my end, Kathy. I just got finished watching this dumb movie. When I tell you I was wondering why it got 3 stars, it was a Christmas movie. It was the worst. It was the worst. And it had Priscilla in it from The Oval and Connie in it from Zatima. I was like, this is like the worst movie. Oh, and it had from Beauty and Black, the gay attorney, the gay, what's his name? I forgot his name. He was in it. I said, "Is this a Tyler Perry joint?" Because it was horrible. I'm telling you, I just got finished watching it. I was like, we ain't doing this. I can't be watching no messy, 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 messy. I would have gave it 2 stars. It didn't make no damn sense. Oh man. Oof. Okay, guys. How's everybody doing? Because we got a lot to talk about. Oop. We got a lot to talk about with this Sister season 10. I know everybody has their opinions and whatnot. Gary's out of town. I hate that they know where Zach and Fatima stay. Oh. Cynthia, you on? Hi, Devera, Valerie, and Cynthia. Cynthia, I think I subscribed to your channel yesterday. I saw it. Looked like you were putting up stuff. You should keep working on your channel if you're going to be doing something. Let us know and you can put it in the comment section so we can support you. All right? I think I saw stuff on your channel. I didn't see anything on your channel, Devera or Valerie. I don't think y'all really had anything on your channel. But anyway, who is... Oh, Kathy. Where Kathy at? Hey, Kathy. Hey. Yeah, he's really... Yes, Gary's gone. Yeah, he ain't gone. Gary's gone. Uh, but they showed him for a reason. I'm gonna tell you that they showed him for some reason, even though they went back into what happened before. I really feel there's a reason that they showed that clip of Gary and Fatima turning around pointing it to him. He might make a pop up in one of the episodes. He might make a pop up. Karen might, but as y'all see, we see Andy and in the previews, Andy is actually calling Karen saying, I know you would kill me if I don't tell you this, but that's not something you leave on somebody's voicemail. You don't leave that on people's voicemail. You need to have them on the phone. I mean, that's just my thinking. I mean, what do y'all think? Do y'all want somebody to leave a voicemail talking about your friend died on the freaking phone? Answer machine? Beep. Hello. You know, you sitting there like, what? You gonna leave me a voicemail message that somebody died? Not even that. The Karen, I don't think that's the what she should be doing. But that's just me. I don't know anything. Oh my goodness. Oh, how did everybody like the episode? Ladies, gentlemen, and please don't forget to hit the thumbs up when you come in. It's a new year. It's free. Come on now. Hit that thumbs up and help my channel grow. This is the year I make it to 10,000. I'm going to make it over 10,000. Let's go 11,000 subscribers. Let's just push it. Push it good. Or push it. Push it. You're going to make me do all the push it songs. Anyway. Hi, Tivoli. What we seeing? I'm trying to read some of this stuff. New Year's. Just put in his shot by other than everything is fine. Oh, I don't miss having no car problems. And if he goes back to Fatima, how he's going to be overprotective on her. Even the police think that car bombing was something. They don't think that was no accident. No, man. She should have waited until Karen answered her phone. Yep, I think so. Hey, LaShawn. Hey, I like the new intro season of Tyler Perry Sistas where they all dressed in white. I do too. I do too. What's his name didn't like it. Talking about he wished they would be moving and stuff. They don't need to move. Just stand there and pose. They wasn't moving in no other ones. They not always moving. I don't think in previous ones they were moving. I mean, if they were, I don't recall it. But see, that's how much it didn't stick in my head. It only was in my head because I heard Jeremy saying it. He wished they would move there or they moved some. No, I think it was beautiful. That's why I attached it. Did y'all all see my video, my review? I did it live. I was doing it while the show was on. I was like, oh, this is crazy. I was doing it live just to see if I could still do it. But now I know why I stopped doing it because it takes up so much space and memory on my phone. I got to get those videos off of my grandkids. I got too many videos of them. And my phone is filled up. It took 2 years, but I did it. It's filled up. 512 gigs. Woo. To the intro. Swear. Are they all dressed in what? Okay, I saw that one. Tired of Tony. Tony takes no responsibility for anything. He really doesn't take responsibility for his actions and things he's done. There's another word I was thinking of. It wasn't responsibility. What is it? I feel like it's with an A. He doesn't take, not appreciation. What is it? But Tony act like he didn't do nothing. All the stuff he done did. Season has potential to be good. I think it has potential to be good as well. The episode was sad regarding what happened to Sabrina. Yeah, the ending was I don't know if y'all saw my video. I was in there bed crying. I've been crying. I'm up here crying. I'm like, it's a freaking show. Stop. Because I knew Maurice was going to be messed up. Maurice and Danny. And you saw when Tony tried to say, give him a chance. She said, don't you, like, Maurice, what's happened to Sabrina? You know, I'm like, how you going to tell somebody to give him a break? Oh, hell no. Hey, everyone, don't forget to hit the like button. Yep, episode was sad. Okay. Thank you for supporting the video. My grandson is helping me with some changes. Oh, okay, Cynthia. That's good. That's good. It was a decent episode. Maurice at the hospital was very. Oh my goodness, it really was. I didn't get when Dylan was trying to hold him. He was like, no, like he didn't want to be held. I gotta call the girls. I gotta call the girls. That's all he kept saying is I gotta call the girls. And I was feeling it. I was feeling it. Even Paige crying on that phone. A lot of them have a reason to probably start feeling guilty. Paige is gonna feel because when he was at the bank, he said, "See, I found your key," or something like that. Now, how did he find Paige's key? I thought he was coming with his key, and it sounded like he said like he found her key. So Paige is gonna feel guilty now because she couldn't find her key and was calling for them to come. Maurice could possibly feel guilty because he should have came that first time Paige called, but he didn't. But he know he went looking for Sabrina, so he don't feel guilty about that. I mean, he was looking for her. He said it's not like her. Andy at the hospital was saying, this is why she didn't make it to the barbecue. We should have known Sabrina wouldn't be off the grill. We should have known something was wrong. Yes, you should have. That's what I kept saying. They should have. Everybody that went home and nobody realized that something must have happened with Sabrina. Come on. But poor Danny. The last thing I did was hung up in her face and I wouldn't listen to her. She was talking about getting back with Rich. I was like, oh my God. I knew that was going to get her. We all knew that was going to get her. I don't know. I liked it. It was emotional. It really was. Maurice at the hospital observed her. Okay, LaShawn. Andy Vaughn's sister Cheyenne going to take Karen's place. She's a hairstylist. No, because she ain't gonna be. She might be in the salon, but she. I mean, I don't know how her mother feels that. Who agrees with Valerie? I don't for one bit. 10 over man. Yes, I saw you. You responded back to you. Oh yeah, Valerie, y'all did. I saw you. It was Cynthia saw it too. Yeah, and Devera, because I responded to y'all messages. Danny told them they both made mistakes, and she was right. Accountability. That's the word. Thank you, Melrose. Hey, Melrose. He don't take any accountability. Hey, James, how are you? Oh my gosh. Hi, Tia. Yep. Danny told them they go for it. Yeah, everybody's okay. Hi, Kalisha. How are you? Oh, Kalisha got the word. There it is, accountability. Thank you. Uh. Hi, Deidre. Happy New Year. How are you? Welcome to our channel. I say our channel because we are family, so it's our channel. Oh no, you've been here before. I'm sorry. You've been here before. Okay. Danny. Danny and Tony need to break up. I'm tired. I am too. I was in tears when Maurice was told about Sabrina on that deal. I was there to support him. Because he would have lost it. He probably would have tore his house up. I guess Andy's sister's going to sleep in her closet. Just like, you got Andy on the couch, Ma. You showing up. You said you was going to go to your sister. Go to your sister's house. Got me sleeping on the couch. She up here waking up, got to go to work with pains and all stuff. No, we got a king size bed. Move over, Ma. I'm getting in there with you. I guess Andy's sister is going to sleep in her closet. That's all she got. Hey everyone, I just joined. Okay, good evening, Miss Jill. Okay, Page key was locked in the vault. Oh, that's right. She said it was locked in the vault. That's what happened, and he brought it out to her. Tony doesn't. He never takes accountability. Gaslight the situation. Yep. We could start with a lot of stuff that Tony has done. Sitting there, hanging around, making her house a mess, being a bum. No, you threw her under the bus, got her fired. Dude, we gonna start comparing stuff? You got me fired. He's responsible for getting Danny fired. I don't care what nobody say. He allowed that guy to keep bothering her. He's the one that kept coming over there, making scenes and trying to touch her and kiss her and being affectionate in front of everybody. He did that. Going under the desk, trying to go up her dress and all kind of stuff he was doing. No. Maurice was the only one that went looking for her. Exactly. And I didn't get that. Tony plays victim, act like she didn't do anything. Act like he didn't do anything. You mean Tony plays victim, act like he didn't do anything. I know. He really does. Hey, Vincent. Cheyenne made her debut. Yeah. She looked like she gonna be trouble. That's the only reason I see. I think she gonna be trouble. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, Fatima's itching to tell Zach. I don't agree with Andy mom. I don't agree with her either. Hope everybody's doing well. Hi, Miriam. Did I say hi to you already? Hey, Miriam. She need to tell Tony you're wrong too. Danny need to be single. I don't agree with Andy mom. See the 10 tacos will be on 114. The episode is called Guilty. Uh-oh. The one next week is called Guilty? Ooh. Maybe it's going to be Mr. Keys being guilty. What y'all think about that one? But did y'all hear what Officer Green said? One, he was saying he hoped Danny would be still, he could still be with Danny, but he said he wanted to talk to the victim who, like, she caused the accident, like it was Sabrina's fault. he said something like it was Sabrina's fault. I said it in my review, but I can't remember what it was. I was like, "What?" They said he said they were in the wrong or something like that. It looked like she had the green light, so I don't know. Hey everyone that's watching. Okay, I know we're Andy's brother. Don't surprise me with nobody. This is my penthouse. Take my sister with you. Why didn't you tell us Andy had a sister? Yeah, why all of a sudden you think you could boss your grown child, 30 something years old, and tell her she had to take care of her sister? Make it make sense. You want her to have a husband and children, but you blocking her blessing because you got this sister up in there. Why would you push two people together who don't get along? That doesn't sound like a mother thing to do. That sounds like a messy thing to do. I mean, that's my thinking. It sounds messy to me, but y'all can put it down in the chat. Maybe y'all have people in your family who do things like that, or you could give me another perspective that I could think about. But I know I have sisters I don't get along with. Ain't no way in the world she come and live with me. She already lived with me 3 times, and I threw her out 3 times. I tried to be a good sister. I can't do it no more. I can't. I'm just like, Mom, what are you doing? It makes no sense to me. That's why I could speak from it. Because I've been through it, so I can speak from that point. Paige said that she may have locked her keys in the wall. Right, right. That's what it was. Okay, then everyone that's new. Is somebody on here that's new? If it's new, or if you're new, welcome to the chat. You can put anything. We allow you to put all your 2 cents up in there. We're not going to fight you on it. You can say whatever you want to say, long as you're respectful. And we don't get mad that you don't agree with us. we all right with that. That's what makes us all special. And this is a new year. We are all special. We all different. And we all have our different ideas and different opinions. And you could come on here with your different view and maybe change our mind. We don't know. That's how we roll over here. We a family. And then, okay, she out of people at the front desk too, not getting approval from Andy. That's what I'm saying too. You let that girl go in Andy's house. Andy that might not have had things away. She might have had bills out, personal stuff around, and you got her sister in there going through her stuff. Come on, ma. That don't make no sense. Have people going through other people's stuff? No. I know Andy's sister's going to sleep in Andy's soaker tub. Supposed to soak a tub. She gonna put some blankets in there. Andy is so out of line. Uh, and the people at the front desk at the hospital get no proof from Andy. Oh, what about the girl at the hospital? I mean, the HIPAA laws is right and stuff, but you would have thought the police officer might have remembered Sabrina. Officer Green, I don't know why he don't remember Sabrina. And he had a 1 bedroom house. Why can't Andy sister have plus Andy mom the hotels? And then the mother had to say, and next week she's saying she's going back home for her treatment. So if you're going back home for your treatment, why do you want your 2 daughters nowhere near you? If you're going to get a treatment, you would need your support. Part of having cancer, and y'all know, you need that family support. You need a good support system around you. Why would you want the kids and them somewhere else while you're back home getting your treatment? Make it make sense, because it makes none. It doesn't make any sense. They need to be with you. I missed something. A long time friend of theirs, or a childhood friend. Yes, Tia, they could have done that too, made it a childhood friend. Hey, Jalen, how are you? Andy's sister debut was corny. It was. I think so. I just say Tony plays victim ever. He don't. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. Mm-hmm. I missed something. Andy's bathroom issues. Cynthia, I don't like Andy mom at all. I don't care for Valerie either. Disrespectful for having Andy sister. She disrespectful the way she talked to her. Too, like she's a child. I'm gonna make you some cocoa. Andy's like, whatever. Andy's sister. Oh Lord. Getting moms. Andy's down huge. Debut. I meant to say Tony for okay. Who did I miss? Andy's sister debut. Okay. Now I'm up caught up. Andy have a guest bedroom in her bed. No, she does not, LaShawn. That's right. She was sleeping on the couch when her mama came. She was sleeping on the couch. Ain't none of them. Zach got one. He don't even have a bedroom. It's a whole open loft. Did you see when Rich had to go to the bathroom? He had to go. You got one bathroom in that big old house. People don't build houses with one bathroom anymore. Even apartments about have two. I'm just like, how do you have that big old house and you sending Rich upstairs and Rich blew up your bathroom? You said, at least I hope you lit a match. I was like, Zach stupid. Oh my God. They could have made the character a long time. I wish they would have made it a long time friend instead of a daggone sister. And she could have had her own place. That's it. Someone said that Danny told one of the girls that she and Tony broke up in season 9. Does anyone remember seeing that? She put him out. She threw all his stuff out the apartment door and said, leave my key. So that ain't just a disagreement. That's a whole we done. He could have just left. She threw him out with his stuff. I'm trying to remember. I don't recall her telling anybody saying they broke. Maybe she did. Maybe she did. He said the person that caused the accident was not in any shape to talk. Right. He said caused the accident. Blaming Sabrina. Exactly. But it could have been the other person. We don't know did they mention how the other person was? That was the other thing too. Sabrina was under a lot of stress. Plus, she had a hangover. She was rushing to see Karen leave. Yeah. And the truth is, like somebody said, she was going to have to go through that red light, that green light, whatever, that intersection anyway, because when Paige called her, she was stopped at that light. She was stopped while Paige was talking to her. She wasn't still driving. I thought she was standing still. Like, I didn't know if the car was still moving. Did anybody recall if the car was still moving? But I think she was sitting still. And this fake sister, bro. Oh God, she looked like she gonna be a hotsy totsy, and she might be bringing men home to Andy's penthouse, which is gonna be some BS right there. Honest, they should have made another character have a sister, not Andy. It doesn't make sense at all. Andy mom should have asked Andy first. Yep, that I agree with that. Oh, ASIM removed their message, but ASIM was on before. Hi, ASIM. Happy New Year. What was I gonna say? Something about Andy. Remember that bus ride with Rich Jordan? She was telling Jordan about why she doesn't like riding buses and how her and her mom had to ride a bus. Was it when her father left them or did he die? Whatever. It was a story she had about why. Hey Debbie, how are you? Happy New Year. Can't chat. Happy New Year. Now my husband and his oldest brother don't get along. Okay. We see you at the holidays and that's it. Deuces. That will be a part of the group in season 10. Danny didn't need to apologize. She sure didn't need to apologize to Tony. He needed to be apologizing to her too. They broke up. She asked for her key back. Then he talking about the borrow of her money when he said stole it. Hey, I gave it back to you because she had a fit. Because she went off on you. You ask. You ask. I don't care what. If it was $50, you ask. You don't just take people's stuff. And then forget to hit the like button. Hey, Asim. Yep. Danny never apologized to Preston. Tony is a piece of work. Mm-hmm. Look what she got from there. Are you trying to make him work? Or he did to he basically did to her. Did he do it? Did he have sex with her while she was still with Preston? I don't think he had sex with her while she was still with Preston, but he was pushing up on her knowing she had a man. You know, he said the person. Yeah, he did say the person. Exactly. It's 21 people watching. Please, everybody, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. There's 29 people on. Let's help my channel grow for the new year. Come on, we could do this. Don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing. I wonder why the writers decided they needed to replace Karen and Sabrina. They should have added just one person. Now they have to come up with these stupid storylines to fill these acts. They really didn't. I thought about that too, James. Why did they feel like they needed to have another person? They could have had one more person, and then it would have been back to 4, right? Be part of the sister circle. But they must not going to be part of the sister circle. They're just going to be people there, because how do you all of a sudden part of the sister circle unless Andy and her sister going to come together and be cool by y'all? I don't know. Danny should have. Her sister looked like she trouble, and she looked like she a little sister, you know. And why does she have to leave her job? Why is she there anyway? Yeah, you coming to surprise me, but why is she there? Did she lose her job? Did she get fired? What? It'd be different if their mother was having the chemo and everything with where Andy is. Then I could understand the sister coming here. But the mother said, "I'm going back home." That was in the previews for next week. She's going back home to get her treatment. Back home. So why are we here? Her sister must have gotten into some kind of trouble. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Any ideas? Andy should have told Rich was a single. I broke up with Tony. Plus, hopefully they don't get back together. Oh, yeah. And then Rich had the nerve to say something. When Danny said, "I got a lot of stuff on my mind." I bet you do. I looked at him and gave him the finger. They could have just tightened up the storylines for the women they all left. You're right about that, Sir James, because Fatima could have fit right into there, and they could have gotten one more person. They could have let Pam do it. Could have been Pam. Maurice. Maurice asked, was he going to be the one? Danny has a new hairstyle. Danny, okay, everybody was complaining about Danny's hair and the fact that she had new clothes. See, everybody had went home. She had her hair up. She threw on one of her wigs. So that's what happened. When she found out something was wrong with Sabrina, she just threw on one of her wigs and ran to the hospital. So she didn't go and get a whole hair done. I heard people was complaining about that. How she get a whole hair done? Blah, blah, blah. I know. They could have, where am I? The people at the front desk, Andy building, don't care. They let anybody. Oh, please don't get me started with those people. Maurice was the real one in this episode. Yeah. Maurice was comic relief as well. He was comic relief. Said about Andy's mom saying that Shawnee and Obi staying with her. Oh, man. Oh, I messed up. What did I hit? Okay. Anyway, it's just full of it. Yes, they should have introduced new characters. Those last season, they just brought down there. There's nowhere Andy, fake sister, going with the mother and take her. Oh, Dr. Samuels is a new cast. Dr. Samuels? Was he the one that was working on Sabrina? I guess that's who it was. Danny shouldn't let Tony back in her house as a fool. Andy mom used her. Why she got to be begging him for an apology? I don't like that. I don't like why they doing Danny like that. I don't like that at all. To get rid of Andy, fake sister, they could have made new characters. Andy, could you guys grow up like sister? This don't make no sense. The whole sister thing. Rich needs to mind his business. Valerie be crossing her boundaries. Yes, she does. Rich came out with that bet. He's so stupid. And his mom was about to break character laughing at Zach, talking to Fatima about eating that chicken. Yeah, he said she done ate some chicken in her days. Oh, that was funny. Zach was saying, but he need to stop being inappropriate, saying things like that in front of other people. Fatima's right. They got him being, ridiculous doing that. Oh, part of the house. Fatima need new place to stay. They can rent. Mm. Andy and Cheyenne do have some history tension. It seems that way. New captain, she'll be taking care of it. Hi, Asim. Okay, yep. Um, hey, Relia. How are you? Oh, Regia. I'm sorry, Regia. Girl, I'm saying your name wrong. Happy New Year. Penelope was the one who crashed Sabrina's car. I don't think so. She didn't know Sabrina was coming that way. See, I would if people knew she was coming that way. They didn't know that Sabrina had a barbecue to go to. They didn't know which way Sabrina would be coming. That's the only reason I don't believe that. Um, this is what someone else said about Andy's mom saying that Cheyenne will be staying with her sister. Andy said, "I have another sister I don't know about." When do I get to the meeting? How she gonna say that? She obviously know who this girl is. That's funny though. And then Rich came out with the small extinguisher, like, sir, that's a like he was gonna do some damage on it. Why did Zach even send him in there? Like that kitchen extinguisher ain't gonna do nothing to that car fire. Everybody else watching, you got an extinguisher. They all looking at you like you was a dummy. Rich should have light some incense in that bathroom. I know. The idea they told Sabrina how them breaking up. She might have. She might have. Cynthia, she might have told her. I just don't remember right now. The very she needs to get along with her sister. Cheyenne is going to be messy. I think so too, Devera. Melrose, I think that idea. Too funny. I like the deal. No, she was sitting at the light there or when the cars. Right, she was at the light while talking to Paige. Yeah, see? So I don't think anybody would have known she was going to be there. That's all I'm saying. There was something else that happened at our. Hey, Ron, how are you? Happy New Year. Danny need a new hairdo. Oh, I don't like. I'm sorry. I'm with you. Not Danny. I don't like Andy's hairdo. I really don't. But Danny, Danny had braids and just put a wig on. Which hairdo don't you like? Which one? Because she just doing a wig. And he's going to have rent a car until she get her another one. It's so funny how Mr. Keys hurry up. Your mama just met him. Now you got him driving you to the house and stuff, knowing your address. I don't know. You know. Well, they supposed to be friends with Zach and them, so she's comfortable with that, I guess. And I have to rent a car until she got Cheyenne would be something else this year. Yep, are you right, Andy? Always made it seem like she was the only child, and she did say her mom used to ride the bus. Yep, Andy will have to get a new car now. Andy needs a new car. Yep. Danny apologized to Tony, but she can't apologize to Preston. Tony's a user and creep. I don't like how, like I said, Tony ain't taking no accountability. He ain't apologized for nothing. Did he apologize? He ain't never apologized. Even when he barely apologized when he blamed Danny for his daughter going into her stuff. You brought them over to Danny's house when Danny didn't. Danny didn't even get a chance to get home to clean up or straighten up, and you brought your kids there. And then your little kleptomaniac baby kids go and take her stuff, and then you get mad at Danny. I couldn't take it. I was like, That was like all these red flags was like bling, 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 bling. Do I have anything red around here? Some red flags. Some red flags. Bling, 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 bling. They were flying all around the place with that. Sean think they mentioned that Andy sold her old car. They might have, because she didn't need two cars at that point. She was supposed to get rid of that Rolls Royce. But look how she got upset about her car. She done got flown all over the place. Don't want to go to the hospital, get herself checked out. And maybe, you know what? I didn't even think about it. Might be a psychological thing. She don't want to go to the hospital and have to deal with Dr. Cruz. That could be why she didn't want to go to the hospital. Did anybody think about that? Thank you, T. I agree with you regarding Tony. Yep. We agree with you about Tony. Yep. I do too. I agree. Plus, the sisters knew Danny was in a relationship with Preston. They didn't have it all. They girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Danny deserved what she got by Tony, not him stealing her money. What happened to Miss Marie? She could have been a new sister. Her story could have been, James. After Miss Marie went off on them and had that little sister circle talk with them, I wish she would. She is above them in her mind, and she will always be above them. They are scared of Miss Marie. She could never be in a sister circle. Her story could have revolved around Hayden and everyone. I don't think so. James get treated the way she treated Preston. I don't feel sorry for her. Oh my God. I just don't think she should apologize. And he told Tony she was high and drunk. That's what Zach was doing to Kent, right? Every time when they broke up, if he slept with somebody, he said, we wasn't together when it happened. But Danny's was the next day. But Rich think he has a right to say something about it. Mr. You broke up with Sabrina. What was it, the same day? And she came to bring your stuff, and you was inside somebody. So who are you to talk? Who are you to talk, Reg? Come on. Not even that, your boy's sister. And we haven't seen anything about Jordan. Like, how does Jordan feel about that? That your homeboy was having sex with your sister in his juice bar. That was a storyline they left open. Like, what happened? How many men would be cool with that? That your friend that you hang with all these years was hitting it with your sister in the juice. I just like, they never addressed that. I always wondered how Jordan would feel about that. I bet her sister got fired. I'm thinking she got fired, Cynthia, too. Danny told she was high. Yes, she said she was high or drunk, but she said, I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm not saying that's an excuse. I'm taking accountability. I was wrong. But he wouldn't do it. He would not do it. He the one who got her fired. I'm going to keep saying that. He the one who helped get her fired. He's getting treated the way. When Tony left girlfriend, they never replaced her. But you remember on living when Kyle left living day boy and a roommate they didn't need to replace character. Tia, what show you talking about on living? Tony Rich do need to go. Shows making Danny desperate, begging for a man forgiveness. Yep, I believe that, Tia. Mm-hmm. Hey, Ty, what's up? Hey, Lamont. Lamont's on here. I actually know Lamont. Hey, Lamont. Oh my God, I passed right by you. Happy New Year, Lamont. I just did something. I see that you saw my comment on your channel too. I comment. Lamont has a channel. Ty has a channel. Happy New Year to you guys. I don't think Rich did. He talked to Mr. Keys, take Andy and her mom home. That's strange. I'm telling you. Okay. When you saw the scene with Gary and Fatima, that was from season 9. Right. I know that was from season 9, but they showed what happened. They went back and showed what happened. And I was wondering, because they showed him, is he supposed to pop up at some point? Did they have to show that scene? There must be some reference that's going to happen in season 10 that has to do with that scene in season 9. Else why bother showing it? That was what I was getting out of it. It's too late in the show to replace certain characters. It's called Sister. Yep. Paige was mad at Maurice for having her brother date. Oh, when Paige said that, I was like, Paige, roll it back. Maurice was like, excuse me, how are you going to have him endangered at an urban cookout? She said, ooh, you getting real close, Paige. He was like, don't go there. He said, we just became cool. We just became friends. He said, I'm sorry. You're right. We all doing good, Lamont. We doing good. We hope you doing good. Lamont be acting, y'all. I seen him doing a little scene up in there. Yeah. He following behind Tyrese. Tyrese and them, him and Lamont about to get into some stuff. Okay. All right, Ty Harrell. Yes, LaShawn, that was Gary was going around apologizing to everyone. Yep, he was. But how come they showed that one with Fatima and not the one with Andy? He was there a long time with Andy. That's why I feel like that scene has some importance for season 10. I wouldn't be surprised if Sharon hooks up with one of Andy's old. I wouldn't be surprised either. I definitely wouldn't be surprised on the preview clip of Zach talking to the other new character. She seemed like she was being flirty. Yeah. And it seemed like he was scared, like, oh yeah. She's like, Fancy running into you again. And he's like, yeah, I told my girl that da 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 da. Now she your girl? She your fiance. And they had Zach say my girl. And I was like, did anybody else hear that? Yeah, I told my girl she gonna want to talk to us or something like that. Fiance, wife. You used to say wife. Now she back to your girl. Come on now. They never been begging type. She never. I know. I don't know why they did that. They're making her look weak. That ain't how Danny rolls. How did Dr. Cruz know that Andy was at the barbecue? That I don't know. Maybe he was following her. I didn't know how he know where she lived. How did he know where her car was? Rich do run his mouth a lot. How anyone? Well, Andy was. Sure. That's why I was saying it's not making sense. How do they know where they are? Or was that a bomb on there for a while and then set to go off at a certain time? Or maybe they didn't know where she was. The bomb was in the car. So she said she got a strange text. So whenever she got that text, that was probably the signal for the bomb to go off. It didn't matter where it was. And I like the fact that Zach said, man, Aaron and Karen and Baby Faith left right in time. That could have been them. He sounded glad it wasn't because she already been through so much. And I was like, right? Their car was parked right there in front. Right there in front. She was making Danny desperate right now. Oh, please. Danny ain't desperate for no man. She got the police officer after her. Fatima needs to slow down trying to run. Tony needs to go. Tony and Rich need to go. Yes, they do. If they get rid of Jordan, why can't they get rid of Tony and Rich? Because Tony's gonna is a season regular. Rich isn't. They need to send him back to bruh. Do you guys think Penelope has something to do with Andy's call? I don't. I don't think she's that sophisticated to do something like that. Because I saw an Instagram post that Sistas page made implying that Dr. Cruz wasn't the one who did that. It might be someone else. That's a possibility too. Well, it's definitely somebody, if anything, somebody he hired or somebody Penelope hired. Because Penelope did know where her car was. And then Gary knows where her car is. But all of this is somebody put something on her car whenever they had the opportunity. They knew what she drove. That's that thing. I don't know if Dr. Cruz knew what kind of car she drives. But if he has the connections he says he has, there's a way. Yeah, they were taking Rich off the show. You thought they was taking, I was hoping they was taking Rich off. I was like, oh, please take him off. But no. I like Danny Braids. Okay, they both need to go. I think Penelope has something to do with Andy's car. It's a possibility. Anything's a possibility on this show. Tina doesn't like Mr. Keys. She heard what he said. That's why. She heard something he said. That's why she don't like him. Tina will spill the beans. She was eating that chicken talking about, don't you have something to tell Zach? She got, speaking of such and such. You had something to tell Zach? And she kept eating her chicken. She had nothing else to say. Tell you what, Parjay, that Tony's a funky couch potato. See, you funny. You're so silly. Hey, everyone, let's help Barbie J's channel grow. I need some thumbs up, please. It's 28 people logged in. Hit the like button and the notification button, please. Thank you, my people. It's a new year. It's free. You're going to help my channel grow. Come on. We could do this together. I can't do it without you. So I need your help. And there's something that I got to tell y'all this quick before I forget. This new thing, the hype button. When you watch my videos at below it, some of y'all get a something that says a hype button. Hit that hype button and hype up my video for me, please. I don't know what it does yet, and I'm trying to find out. But a lot of you have probably seen it when you watch my reviews, and you could go back to some of the old ones and look and check and see if you have that hype button, and it gives me points and stuff. I need you to hype up my videos for me, please. Thank you. I kept forgetting to say that for the last 3 lives. I was like, oh, I got to tell them about that hype button, you know. But if you've seen the hype button, let me know that you've seen it. Okay. Tony won't run. Okay. The 100% agree because it was either Penelope or Hudson. Hudson? Hudson did it. What you say? What? Tony will never ever take responsibility for anything that he has done, but he will definitely throw shade away. Yeah. Oh girl. Oh girl. You so right about that. I agree Andy don't want to go to the hospital, Dr. Cruz, but it should be Tyler Perry. There should be other hospitals, but not on Tyler Perry's one hospital. Even though Fatima was saying I should have taken Karen to another hospital, she felt guilty about Karen. You know, she is all right. I didn't even think of Andy being schizophrenic. Reach had sex right after him and Sabrina broke. Sure did. Nasty. In front of his boy. His boy was in the car drunk. Think about that. His boy's sister. Not going anywhere because of that new character. Do you still think there was an explosive in the before? Yes, I do, Kathy. I think there was an explosive in there before that barbecue. She and Gary talking in the garage. They saw him in Hayden house after the remember. Talking in the garage. They saw who it? Who are you talking about, Devera? I don't get that one. I told her about Andy and sister. She sure did. She things to say. Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, it was tension that there was the long. Martin listening while watching Miami Ole Miss. What you watching? Really, really, Lamont? Well, thank you for the support though. Paige sounded like Karen. When she said that, she did, but when she was calling up Maurice, she was so sorry. She felt so bad. She felt so bad. I could feel her pain. Girl, Paige had me crying. Girlfriends and oh, that's what I was wondering to if you was talking about girlfriends and living single. I need to blame myself on stuff. Tony doesn't want to admit that he was wrong, especially stealing Danny money. Nope, sure don't. Fired and his ex-wife around that his smart mouth kid. Yep. Forgetting that they were trying to make us think we're crazy. We ain't crazy. They try. Okay, so juice bar probably was smelling out. Okay, Vincent, stop. The kid's crazy. We said he would take them home. Sure did. Even, yep, Andy did. Andy and Cheyenne have a strained relationship because of a man. Maybe Cheyenne took it or tried to take her man. I thought about that too, Melrose. I thought about that too. Or that mama might be in the middle of it too. Mama might be the problem. She might be baby and Cheyenne. Cheyenne the baby. Oh, she could do no wrong or something like that. You know, there's a lot of parents out there that think one child is the greatest and the other one can't do nothing right. Listener while watching. Okay, I saw that one. She was tension. I saw that one. Sex right after him. Yep, I saw that one. Sure did. I totally agree with you. What's happening? My thing won't slide up. Yeah, just him, man. I agree with you about the Andy and her sister. Yep. Then over Paige, to be honest. You over Paige? I liked Paige. Paige was, shoot, she was pulling them brothers. She was at the color pull. She was pulling men that Sabrina couldn't get. I'm just saying. Yeah, Gary, why I say so him and hated him. After that, remember? She might get promoted to bank manager now. But Maurice, she might be gone because Maurice might leave the bank and be running at the salon now with Pam and Danny. But this gonna be rough. Imagine Maurice and Danny trying to get over Sabrina, trying to work together. That's gonna be rough. I don't know who was gonna take it worse. Was it gonna be Maurice or Danny? Honey, I was in here crying. I was like, "It's a damn show. Why am I crying?" Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. And no said what your text said. Oh, how does that know? Madison, that's the question. Oh, we gonna find out next week, I guess. I hope it's next week. Team Gary talking. All right, so I hate his house. Okay. Do you still think there was on extra? Oh yeah, I saw that. Rich right now. Yeah. Right, it could have happened at a cookout, right? If not specific to us, Paige needs to think before she says something. Yeah, she does. She had to take that back. Are you okay? He told you Andy wasn't okay. Are you okay? It seems like Aaron was hurt when Andy called blew off or saw the smoke in that direction. I don't know. They had driven off. They were gone for a minute already because I heard the car door close and them drive off when she started talking to Danny. So they would have had to be several blocks away. Someone needs to cuss out Rich and tell him about himself. Plus, they tell everyone any way they think pop up. Well, I know that's right. There was no Andy car. He does know Andy's car. Okay. It was funny how Andy didn't have a payout a place after the. You so right about that, James. I was watching some other show and the girl fell in water and everything was drowning. They saved her, got her home, laid on the bed. She dried off her hair. She came out looking like a beauty queen. I was like, she was just submerged in water. How the hell she come out? Her hair looked fabulous. I was like, come on now. Oh Lord, these people. Makeup. I agree with Andy. It was so funny how Andy didn't have it. Okay, is Calvin going to come back when he finds out what happened? Oh man, I forgot about that. I don't think they're gonna have an on-screen funeral for Sabrina. I don't think they're gonna have her stay in a coma. I think they're gonna have her die. I really do. He can't see her in the season for now. Yep. That means Karen would have to come back too. I don't get why they made Tony character a series regular. I don't know why they made him a series regular either. I don't. Hayes did not check but Maurice after she said for putting his brother in danger. Yeah, he got checked. Hi everyone. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you. Does Tony still have his house? He should still have his house. Exactly. Melrose about page. I was like, what did you say? I was so glad that Maurice put her in jail. Yep. I was too. He shouldn't have been main cat. Nope. I don't think he should have either. I like Rich as a friend for Zach. He's all right. I would like because I don't like how he used to talk to Sabrina. That's why I don't care for Rich. I didn't like the way he used to treat Sabrina either. Every time she tried to explain, she was always like desperate. Wait, but just let me explain. No, one hit. He never wanted to hear it. And then a day, 2, 3 days later, now you gonna come and talk to her like no, you walked away like a child. You fussed and walked away from me while we were communicating. I don't have time for that. How many times did he got to do that to you? You keep taking him back. He didn't want no baby. You knew from the beginning he didn't want to have no children. You trying to have a relationship with him and want to have a child. And the only reason he wanted to do it is because he didn't want this other fine brother that with this chocolate man. Oh, he didn't want him to have her. That's all. He didn't want him to be in her life. I like where we have Sir James. They're probably going to what is that? Have to do a time jump. How they going to bring those people back for spring? You might be right about that, James. Zach got friends already. Andy should have went to the hospital. She should have went to the. Oh yeah, she should have gotten herself checked. You get 3 times free to push videos out for more exposure. Oh, you get 3 hypes. Okay, thank you for that information. And I just pushed something up and lost my place. I just hit something and lost my place. That from an ex. I just hit the button and lost my play. All right, you here it is. Yes, I see the hype button. You get points. Okay. Okay, Mr. Keys found Andy. Okay. Yeah, he's the only one that went around the bush to look. Why they have Mr. Keys go around and look? So Valerie could say, "Oh my man, oh Zach stopped everybody." It's like, Zach, why you didn't go around? That's your house. You didn't even go around the corner to look. Hey, should be calling. That didn't make no sense. That part didn't make no sense. Thanks for reminding me about that. Uh, call him afterwards, call him Maurice. Good friends. Andy might not wanted to see it. All right. Karma Tony for what she did to Preston. Yep. You said that. Yep. Rena on the other side. That is true. She did Preston wrong. Cruz was probably watching Andy. Maybe Jordan was the one who blew up Andy's car because people are speculating that it's Jordan. Can see it being Jordan because of what happened with Penelope and Andy in the bathroom. Oh Lord, I don't think Jordan would do something crazy like that. He was too soft. I don't think he a lover, not a fighter. you know, not a bomber. He a lover, not a bomber. I don't think it was Jordan. He didn't know how to handle Gary. What Gary did to him. That new character might know Zach from X. He know. It seemed like she knows Zach from somewhere. Dr. Cruz was sending a warning to Andy, and I think that Dr. Cruz, it might be him too, sending that warning. Fatigue is showing. I hope Rich does stay for the new character. I don't like the way she was looking at Zach. Don't need another Karen. Oh, please, right? Richard Finelli did it in the restaurant. Could have seen them and reported them acting like a. Not the restaurant. That was in the juice bar, and the windows was wide open right there. Yep. She was rubbing her belly. Well, Tyler had her gain weight for her role, but that was on Zatima. He had her gain weight, had her face get fat and everything. Now she had to work to get all that weight off of her. I remember them saying something about taking down both Andy and Gary in season 8. So maybe. Oh, okay. She did say something like that one time. She sure did. Maybe Andy mom plays favorite when it comes to her daughter. I thought about that too. Penelope lying to Andy saying her and Robin are together. I think that's a lie as well. I think Andy's mom does know how her baby is. That's why she's trying to get rid of her. Oh, shoot. But she don't live with her mother. As far as I know, did she live with her mother? Because if she lived with her mother, why didn't Andy say, "How is Cheyenne?" When she said, "Mommy, what are you doing here?" I don't know. Cheyenne must be at least 30. She looked like she a younger sister. So you might have something to do with that explosion. You might be right. I didn't think about that. She did threaten her and Gary. Paige is going to get a promotion. I'm thinking Paige is going to get that position too. I think she's going to get it to Fairfax because she was just in which now she wants to claim she's with Robin. Maurice really take it hard. Daddy take it. Yep. Maurice stuff to Sabrina, but it was out of love. I don't know. Calling her out of her name sometime was too much for me. He did it too much, especially at work. Maybe when they outside of work, but at work it was just too much. Maurice calling her out of her name. He was trying to glow Andy's face to see Robin. And Andy just fell for that one. I don't know why she fell for it. She got so hurt by it. Right? She knew how to push Andy's button. Telling Andy by it. Andy didn't say nothing. Hey everyone, don't forget to hit the like button. That's a Paige is running a bank by herself. Karen is going to come back after hearing about Sabrina. I don't think she's going to come back unless they're going to have an on-screen funeral. If Sabrina passed away, they're not going to be messed up. I guess they didn't want to help. I don't want her to pass away, but they might do that and they would have it be nice in her. And Karen can't return eventually in the future when the show ends. Did everybody like the new beginning? I liked the new beginning. I really did. The new intro. I enjoyed it. Andy's going to call Karen next week, breaking the news, saying, "Yeah," and I said she gonna call her on the phone and leave it what a voicemail message. It sounds like she not talking to her, and that is a voicemail. Rich is going to treat that new character better than he did to Sabrina, probably. Sabrina's in a coma. Saying to have a happy. Yep, yep, yep. Sabrina's gone and I'm in a coma right now. Type the hype button is only available on your phone. Oh, it's only available on phones, the hype button? Okay, so it's not on the computer. Thank you for letting me know. Rich is selfish. Yes, he is. And Rich better not pull a Wanda from Good Times when he gets the news about Sabrina. It makes no sense. But they showed him sitting up in the hospital that day, so I don't know. Next week makes no sense why Rich and Tony will still have reason why they're oof, why they can't compete is because their relation to Jordan. Why Jordan there? I thought Jordan was the main one, but he gone and they here. Rich might be interested in Madison after the debut. It's just like, well, let him. I won't care because she ain't one of the real sisters, so I don't care. They like tag along with Tony. They don't have nothing to do. Instead, they just and remember they both were so rude to Andy at the baby shower, coming up in her place, talking about her, telling Jordan he need to leave her, trying to be disrespectful to her. I didn't like that. Hopefully, Robin is not trying to get back at Andy by being with Penelope. We don't know. I can't see Robin with her. I really don't. Cindy Robin from Good Times. Oh, she went there with the wonderful good time, y'all. Telling you this. So they do not take accountability because they know, they don't have to when it comes to the women that they are with. They are divorced men. They don't care. Don't eventually causing trouble. Feel the same because that all the petty that Robin to do, no Andy. Yep. Yep, the juice bar. Okay, Tyler has a history of keeping some of his characters in hospital beds and comas for entire season. He might do that with Sabrina. You right about that, but they gonna be going to visit her. They gonna have to be going to visit her or something. They ain't gonna show her face because she's gone. Mm. Andy mom was talking about how skinny she is. You don't eat. That's why you're so skinny. I'm like, oh Lord. You might be right about Andy's mom trying to get rid of her daughter because she knows how she is. The thing is, that's her baby, not Andy's. Exactly. You better say it again. That's her baby, not Andy's. You better say it again. Tell me Richard card. Where am I at? What's that? The thing. Okay, that's where am I? I'm right here. Okay. And it's just stay with anyone. Stay with the auntie. Sabrina's cool. They're not even showing her face. I know they didn't even show her face. That's what I was like, dang, they didn't even show the face. They had a new intro. Like the new beginnings. Frank Kathy, which he's going to lose it when he finds out. Woo. I hope they don't have Rich act like Zach did when he thought Karen was dead. Everybody was. We talked about Zach for a long time about that because you went Fatima. Now Fatima was looking at him like, "Boy, what is wrong with you?" Where am I? Lost my place. Okay. We should have crashed out after hearing about Sabrina passing. Yeah, he can't crash out more than Danny and Maurice. So yeah, I can see, but he wasn't treating her right. That's for sure. I can see the writers making Robin unlikable by having him with Penelope. So, to make Dr. Varner, they like better. I hope they don't do that. I hope they don't do that too either. Rashia, I hope they don't. What is going on with is Rich getting off the show too? I wonder who he will be. Girl, if he gone, I'm gonna be at this clapping and shouting and hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Get rid of him. I can see the. Oh, I saw that part. I saw that part. Okay. That's a new chick they made do a time jump so Karen doesn't have to be shown on the screen. They might show them leaving the funeral or the day after the funeral or something like that. Yeah, because we need to see Sabrina's mama. What happens to Sabrina's mama? Ain't nobody called her. And that's the one that Sabrina was concerned about when she was in jail, that she takes care of her mama. Well, shoot, her mama, I don't know if her mama knew she was in jail either, did she? You know? Nobody called her mom. Just Rich getting off the show. And Sabrina's the only one whose mom we haven't seen, right? And Danny. Sabrina and Danny, we haven't seen their mom. That's Rich have new chick. They may do time jump. Okay, I saw that one. Everyone that joined, please hit the thumbs up button. What if Rich and Tony was the problem in their marriages? I think so. I said that. I said that. Maybe it should be a reason divorce their wives. This is your brothers, no accountability. The fact that they told them up front that they would never get married again or have whatever. There was two things they said they would never do again. And then y'all date them. Why would you date men? Don't you want to have a serious relationship? You just want to mess around? I just was like, why are y'all dating them? They told y'all up front what they wouldn't do. I said, y'all never asked them, why did your marriage fall apart? What happened in your marriage? Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, trying to find who blew up her car. That's where Andy was sitting at the table. I was wondering what was going on. She was definitely having that flashback. This was Which is going to be with that new character. I hope he's going to be with the new character. I agree, Melrose. Plus, she's a grown woman, not Andy's responsibility. Exactly. Her mom was bugging. Mm-hmm. And she went to the hospital. Oh, yeah, I saw that one. That's a good question. Good thought about Rich. Danny or Reach was the closest to Sabrina. Yes, they were. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not Andy's child. Show ain't. That's why I said what I said about Rich. He be disrespectful to Sabrina. Yep, he sure was. He was disrespectful. I agree to you. Um, Tony and Rich don't take no accountability. They sure don't. Somebody else just wrote that up there too. Who was that? Tia wrote that. The same thing. Vincent. Yep. Welcome to you. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Where am I? Can't keep a woman. I see Rich and Tony can't keep a woman. The doctor asked the nurse if they called Sabrina's relative. Yeah, right. Next to kin. His next of kin. Yeah. See, they never showed Sabrina family member, but they showed the other sister family members they know. Karen, mother, Andy's mother, Danny, cousin. Nobody for Sabrina. Nobody. Exactly. I don't understand that. I hear nobody said we got to call Sabrina mother. Say it. At least say it. You know. Sabrina, Andy, and Danny was desperate, trying to be with a man. It seems that way. It absolutely seems that way. Shit. Okay, plus she's alone. Cheyenne is not Andy's child. That's why I said what I said about Rich because he was so disrespectful. He sure was a few times. A few times. He even got loud in the restaurant. Tony Rich don't like no kind. And then showing up at her work and starting a scene at her work. I'm like, what? Who are you, Rich? Grow up. Be a man. Welcome to you. I see Rich and Tony can't keep a woman. The doctor asked the nurse, okay, I saw that one. Never show Sabrina family. Did I go down too much? What is this? What's going on with my thing? Why did it go back? Andy, right? They never show Sabrina to Andy. Moms. Exactly. T. They didn't show their moms. Where am I? Okay, she said that was her mom was sick. Mm-hmm. Rich can't keep a woman if her son doesn't show. Vincent, I don't know what that means, but it made me laugh. Can't keep a woman if the sun don't shine. Eddie Bob telling her she wants her daughter to be close. Yep. To be honest, Tyler Perry act like we wasn't going to know that they never showed nobody for Sabrina's family member. That is true. Somebody could have changed for her and Maurice when they was locked up. And you know what I mean? They could have showed up. Somebody could have at least showed up, right? Now he's going back to Florida for chemo. So you going back to Florida, like I said, Vincent, she going back to Florida for chemo, and your daughters are in Georgia. Don't you think you want your family to be there with you when you going through chemo? You need that family support. Why are you getting rid of your daughters? when he starts dating that other lady. Rich is gonna get his back. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Rich was like a stalker. You're right. They actually could have shown family members for Sabrina and Maurice when they locked up. I would have thought so. The thing happened at the break. But she said she's taking care of her mother, but is her mother in a wheelchair? How come she never talking about at least show her on the phone talking to her mother or something? Hi, mommy, I'm just calling to check on you. Something like that. All right, I'll talk to you later. I gotta go, mom, at work. Something. They actually could show family members of Sabrina or EST. If he Sabrina may have Danny as her next of kin, then the doctor asked Danny if she could talk in front. Yeah, because they were the only ones there. They were the only ones there. It's in the trailer for next week. Yeah, I saw it in that trailer for next week, Kathy. Yep. The sister fathers are in their life. Mm-mm. None of them. They never said that Karen went show back on the show. No, they didn't say that. She might make a guest appearance. That's Vincent about Andy's mom. She's leaving, which means that Andy's left with her sister's going to cause nothing but trouble. She ended up losing her daggone position at her job. She gonna shock to see her showing up to the law firm in a little short dress, making a scene. I don't know. Messing with a partner. Messing with what's his name? Hayden. Messing with Hayden. Yep. I can see Hayden seeing her. I don't get to his needs to go work himself. Hayden wasn't in this, y'all. I just thought about it. Huh? Did Hayden's name going through the credits? Anybody remember? I didn't even watch. Here's okay. Assistant's going to cause trouble. I don't want to. She needs to go to work for himself. Well, I hope Tony going to do something now. Don't take him back to be sitting on your laying around on your damn couch. That don't make no sense. Don't take him back for that, Danny. Maurice's mom hates him because of his lifestyle. Remember when he got beat up and somebody said that's why she doesn't go. Yeah, he might have said it. This season 10, Courtney is writing. Let's give him a chance. Yeah, I think it's going to be, I really feel like it's going to be a good season. I don't know why, but I don't know what's going to happen with these two. But I'm shocked that Tyler's maybe having somebody die. One of the main characters die. This is the part that's getting to me. Sabrina saw her family. She was locked up. Oh, Maurice, remember. But they didn't show the person at all. Devera. But Andy doesn't want it. The mom is control freak. She needs to think about Cheyenne's behavior. I agree with that, Melrose. I believe Karen said that about Maurice's mom. Oh yeah, Maurice's mom had a problem with him too. But I think Calvin said that about Maurice's mom. Or I don't remember Maurice's mom. I just remember the two dads. Uh, but I thought Maurice's mother had a problem with his lifestyle too. He'll be wilding out while she's in Atlanta. I think she's gonna be wilding out big time. Mm-hmm. Doesn't want it. The mom is control freak. She needs. Okay. Yep. Because nobody showed up for Maurice. And that guy attacked him. Nobody in his ear. And then Maurice, the next time, whooped his behind. Maurice was like, what? My friend saw it. Ty saw it. And he was like, I had to go back and watch that scene when you was explaining how he got toe up. He whooped his behind out in the street in the parking lot. I said, oh, snap. He said, oh, no, I had on my girdle then. Come on, bring it now. Maurice was ready. Pop, 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 pop. Anyway, we'll be making a scene in the law firm. She's going to make a scene in the law firm. You know this or you just guessing? Zach is going to be pissed when Mr. Keys tell him his mom. He's his mom. He's his dad. Going to be pissed when Mr. Keys tell him he's his dad. You mean Devera. That new character might be Zach's sister in the show. Oh, you better stop playing. Don't say that. And Danny and Andy need to be single. Wasn't season 10. Hayden wasn't in. Yeah, he wasn't in that first episode of season 10. but I don't know if his name was in the credit. I've been missing in a couple of a couple of episodes. Yeah, Devera. Who is Courtney? Courtney is the writer. Kathy, he wrote this. He did. Courtney is the writer who wrote this whole season. He did it by himself. No other writers. It was on his last season. Sabrina didn't have nothing else to do in Sisters. She really didn't. They were trying to make up stuff for Sabrina. I don't know about Maurice, mother, but if that's true, that would have been a great storyline for them to show the mother. You might be right. Or that relationship. Mm-hmm. The writers, let's see. I think he was telling that story to the guy who robbed the bank. I think he might have shared that with him. Right as a team. Ty. What you laughing at, Ty? What you laughing at? He was a team. Sabrina wanted to call Maurice mom. That's when Calvin told him that she hates Maurice and doesn't want to talk to him. All right. That's right, Kathy. Good memory. Good memory. All right. That ginkgo biloba is working on you, girl. Let me stop. I need to get me some. My memory. Maurice isn't afraid of nobody. He sure ain't. Yes, yeah, I would have been. Hayden might show up at the law firm. I used to like the funny character. Hayden works at the law firm. What he? You said Hayden might show up at the law firm? Oh, Danny shouldn't took Tony back. I don't think she should either. Courtney's a writer. I think the new character might be related to Sabrina, maybe a cousin. I don't know. I don't think so, Cynthia. I really don't think that. You talking about the Madison person? I don't think so. They have not said anything about Fatima being in school after she failed her classes. Nope. I was laughing at how you said I went back to watch the episode based on your comments. You did. You were like, "Yo, I had to go back and watch it when you started explaining it." And you said you was right on point. I know. I remember that. Okay, the very things I keep hearing that name. Okay. If this show continues, I can see this being the final season for. I think it should be the final season of the show. Period, and have it have a decent ending. I don't like the way he been ending his shows. Andy, Danny, and Fatima, and they could tell you the show. Andy's sister can take over and make her own sister circle. They never mentioned about Fatima being in law school. They haven't mentioned her law school in a long time. You saw the finale to the have and the have not. Oh, don't get me started on that have and have not finale. Don't make me go back there, Melrose. Don't make me go back there. It was the worst. It was the worst. It was the worst. I couldn't believe it. I was like, at least have a decent ending where you could bring the show back if you had to. Call itself everybody dying. How in the world that girl, he drowned somebody in the tub with one arm. And she, as strong as she is a fighter. Come on now. She gonna make me cry again. It shouldn't be a surprise that Tyler would off a main character. If he does, then he hasn't learned his lessons. He offs the whole set. He was offing everybody. At least 7 people got off that last show. Oh Lord. Yes, he hasn't learned his lesson, no. Maurice got hands. Oh, yeah, Maurice do have hands. Vincent, it's been a while she said it. Okay, well, Fatima ever become a lawyer, it will take a long time. Maybe she will in Zatima. I don't know when that's coming back either. I agree. Did anybody hear anything when the Oval's coming back? I agree it should be a final plus. Tyler Perry says it's going to be more spin-off shows. Okay. Hey, Algerine. Hey. How are you? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I need your help to make my channel grow. And those of you who are using cell phones, remember to hit the hype button. Hype up a sister's video. Hype, hype, hype. That's okay. You can be late. I don't even know what time it is. All of a sudden, my time is not showing up. Remember the time used to show on the side? And even when I used to do the replay, a lot of you guys, James brought it to my attention. When the replay is on, it doesn't show the comments. It used to show the comments, and I keep hitting the button for the comments to show, and it won't do it. The comments won't show. I didn't hit it this time, but for the last 3-4 weeks, I always hit the check that box for the comments to show in the replay, and it won't show, and I didn't even know it. James let me know. Oh, it's 9:42. Okay, that means it's 10:42 my time. So we got another like 10 minutes. Let's finish up. What you got to talk about? What you want to say, Aljavine? It's okay. You're late. Tyler Perry said we got Divorced Sisters is going to be more spin-off shows of Sisters, so he could. I never did the final episode of Divorced Sisters. I really got to do that. Y'all got to remind me. I haven't done that. Nope, haven't done it. Why am I playing with my hair? Stop playing. I think Madison may be someone that Zach met through the company Rise of Ventures. He met her somewhere. She was like fancy running into you, and he said, "My girl want to talk to you." Or I told my girl like you want to talk to us. I think it was to us. Well, it must be about a bigger house because they ain't got no room for the baby. They need a baby room. They could all that space downstairs. They could build one down there, and a bathroom. That's ridiculous. What kind of house is that? One bathroom, big old house. Everybody got to go up through your bedroom to go pee from the backyard. Make it make sense. Make it make sense that all your guests got to go through your bedroom to go to the bathroom. But any of y'all want that? Would anybody want that? No. Y'all don't even have to answer because the answer is no. You think Officer Green is about to be a problem for Danny? I think about to. About to. He just told them, oh, Danny will let me know. Maurice was like, about my business? He said, I hope so. Oh, he must have think he did something. I think so too. But you see how what's his name? Tony was like, answer the phone. It might be old boy. Why you don't want to answer? Answer it. She was like, it's not like that. I'm telling you, it's not like that. It's like she begging. I'm like, stop. And don't she have something wrong with her? Didn't her therapist say she had something wrong with her? She needed to be calm and cool. And she wasn't even drinking. And now she went back to drinking and taking drugs when she had stopped doing that. Remember? Mm, mm, mm. Oh Lord. Austin Green is about to he gonna get real messy. This season should be the last season. I think so too. Tom Ferry might take the show on for more season. He gonna take it to 12. I don't think 11 seasons make sense. That's a weird number. Should be the last season for the next season. Yeah, he gonna see how these two girls roll and how they do. I think that's what's gonna happen. Tony may lose it again if he and Green see each other. Yep, I think so. But that's a police officer, so he better watch it. He will find himself behind bars. TSR, just say that would be cool. Okay, plus the Oval can end too, so Tyler can make new shows and need. That's right. He might need to make some better shows. The Oval is ridiculous. Tony and Officer Green fight like was a child fight. It was a dumb fight. It wasn't even exciting. Maurice and that guy in the parking lot fight was better than that. So that's why I didn't even tell you about that one, Ty. I didn't tell you about that one because it was a corny fight, man. I was like, I couldn't even explain it. I was like, they was just tearing up her house. That's all I could say. Because it was no real fight. They just messing up stuff. They did the same thing with If Loving You Is Wrong. I heard the last, the If Loving You Is Wrong was wrong. Messed up the ending. He killed off a few characters in that show season finale too. Yes, Officer Green is about messy and about to get worse, I think. Christian Keys still talking about Tyler Perry. I don't know what that is with Christian Keys. Two people sent it to me and I didn't finish watching it. I kept getting interrupted. I need to finish watching what he said about Tyler. So all the Queen's Men is gone, I guess. I think it's like really gone. House. See, I like that show. The fight was weak between Austin Green. Yes, it was. Danny needs to go back to therapy. Yes, she didn't leave therapy, but she's going to need it for sure. Tia, that was his best show. The Have and Have Nots was a good show. Tyler will make the series go to 12. That's what I was thinking. The number he might have it go to. If these two girls work out, he might have it go to 12. But people might start falling off. I don't know. Let's see how the writer does. Let's see how he does with this episode, with this season. Let's just see. He's secretly abusive. That's probably one of the reasons why he is single. Shoot. Yes, I think season 12 is going to be the last season, but I don't. On the show, she got to spend. Well, uh-uh. With new characters of a show that Sisters is college, how they met. Yeah, because they met in college, right? Sisters already 200 episodes, actress. Okay, girl, man, throwing those little bit flower pot. Oh, when he threw that flower pot, I was like, that's a police officer doing that? He might as well threw a cookie. He threw that little flower pot. I was like, oh my God, what was that? Was the show good? Like Divorce Sisters? Divorce Sisters look like it's gonna be good. The team is good. Tina, hey, I like it. Loving you is wrong too. Mm-hmm. Christian Keys is right about the writing on all of the Queen's men because it did get strange, but he should focus on the show going to another network or app. Showtime or would be a great place. Yep. And Tyler had power. That's why he's able to try to take over. I'm telling you, everybody, this chick, Madam, was killing everybody and just walking away with no consequences. At the season 2, you saw it changing. And you know what's her name? Oh my God, who was the director for the first season? It was the one from Living Single. What's her name? Living Single. Regine. I think she was the director of that first season of All the Queen's Men. Hmm. Kim Fields. Thank you. I can't remember. But app Showtime will be a great place for it. Mm-hmm. What's it? Put it on Prime. Amazon Prime. What season? What season is Divorce Sisters on? One. I'll start watching it. One. I did some reviews, but I didn't do the last episode. And that last episode was good. I'm gonna have to go back and learn all of the names again to do a review on that last episode. And I'm about to lose my cable. My son told me I got till the 15th. That's next week. And I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all, for reviews for BET. I need access to BET, and you have to have a full blown cable package to get BET. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I gotta figure something out, but I don't have money to be paying for no expensive package. That's for sure. Who lives in New York? I need to split a cable package with you. Season of Divorce Sisters. Okay, I'm serious. Kathy, oh, who's leaving? And it's dropped. Christian signed a bad contract because they just take your show from you. Isn't that something? That's how the fairy did make all the Queen's men certain storylines straight. He sure did. Nobody's a good person. Hate the job on the Queen's men. Hey, everybody, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you leave, please. All Queen's men got renewed on BET, but they trying to steal a show. Oh my God, that's what's happening. Oh, childish. See how Keith said Tyler Perry took the 30-minute show and turned it into an hour show. I saw that somewhere. Who told me that? Either Ty or James. One of y'all told me that, right? Somebody told me that he changed it into an hour show. Christian said that. I think it was you, Ty, right? Mm-hmm. After season 5, all the Queen's Men won't be B2 Plus, and that he's going to put on another platform. Okay, thank you, Ty. I knew you told me something. Okay. TCL keys. It took that. Okay, all Queensmen got renewed. Okay, Officer Green throwing the flower pot. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. I hate that they dropping on the Queen. Yep. And wasn't one of the actors going to be fired or something? He was coming in drunk or whatever it was, high, something, and on the set. Hey, everyone, don't forget to hit the like button and the thumbs up button, please. Tyler Perry did make all the Queens in certain storylines strange. Clearly, Christian signed a bet. Oh, I saw that one. Oh, no, Devere. Even child, those stuff like with divorce. I don't know when Divorce Sisters coming back. Is it trial? The show got renewed on BET Plus, but Crystal Keys didn't want to work with BET Plus anymore. Okay. Have a nice night. Okay. Bye, Ron. Good night. Danny should make Officer Green pay for those things he broke. Shoot. What's his name was breaking stuff too. Tony ain't, but Tony need to pay for it too. Wasn't just Officer Green. Well, Officer Green went over there. He was very aggressive, to, like his little short self. And Tony threw him into that divider. Officer Green didn't run into it. He got thrown into it. So that's on Tony. I believe plus the writer was better in season one. It sure was. I thought it was that. So we a season of all the Queens. Man, did they decide not to do it? I don't know. I love all Queens, man. Blue. Yep. I'm looking. Christian Keys is still trying to find home for the show. Agreed to you. The writing is all over. Yes, it is. 9:51. We got 8 minutes. We got 7 minutes. What's the cable cost in New York? High, $100 for something. I'm trying to look at something like Philo or something. Uh, but no, you can't have BET without cable. That's the thing. Good night, Regia. Tyler is booked and busy. Tyler had one of the dancers get our word. T, I don't know what you're saying. Oh, Christian Keys should go to Peacock. Oh, okay. Oh, damn, I had to pay for Peacock now. Yeah, Kim Fields. Did you notice Danny apartment looked bigger? It did. I think Maurice, was that Maurice in his apartment when he got that phone call? Was that a different angle of him at the bar? Because I was like, where are they sitting? We never saw that wall in Maurice's house. I don't recall seeing it really. I was like, where are they? Okay, the writer is over the top. Plus Tyler Perry had one of the dances. Okay, it's booked and busy. Okay, I saw that. My favorite is Family Business, but I believe that's called Weber. It is, and it's so many characters in that show. I can't keep up with the Family Business. I got other things going on. I don't do this 24 hours. This not my regular gig. I do other things and sing in choirs and all over the place. I'm in ministries and chapter that meeting here and chapter meeting there. I'm all over the place with stuff too. So this is just part time. He signed something because nobody on the cast respected him as the creator. He didn't really have any power on the show he created. What? Really, Ty? So you got a chance to hear the whole thing. I didn't get a chance to hear the whole thing. Fisher Keys only wanted all the Queen's men should be only 30 minutes in the time period. Okay. I got his name on Sky Black. Oh, did y'all notice that Andy put black on the end of her name? Ah. KJ Smith Black. But I couldn't find her on X anymore. I don't see her on X. I don't see Ebony on X. I couldn't find Novi on X. I was like, how come I can't find these people? Everybody changing names and moving and hiding. Everybody, the IRS. What's going on? Good night, Debbie. I love the family. The family business. New Orleans. Green and Tony need to replace Danny's thing. Yeah, these are a lot of snakes, Hollywood. Some people get into the entertainment business to react. They don't want to be part of this freaky stuff. Exactly. Christian Keys didn't want to be part of all of that. Cable expensive in New Jersey too. Tia, that's where you at in New Jersey? Okay. Danny needs to leave Tony. I got Spectrum Cable. That's what I have. Well, I had Spectrum Cable, but I had it on my phone for a minute. But on your phone, I couldn't, unless I had a certain type of smart TV, like a Vizio or something. I couldn't get it on the TV unless I had a special type of smart TV. I was like, y'all crazy. I took it off my phone because it still wasn't going to help me with getting BET. Danny needs to leave Tony. I got to figure it out, y'all. I got like 7 days to figure out what I'm going to do. Spectrum Cable. Okay, when I say somebody took the advantage of the dancer. Oh, okay. Maybe it's New Orleans. You got to have. Hopefully you don't. Hope so, Tia. Black Hamptons. That was good. The Black Hamptons. I had liked that when it was on. I liked Our Kind of Business. Was it Our Kind of Business, that one that was based in Martha's Vineyard? Remember that show? I like that. And then there was one, that show with the black winer. They had a winery. A wine, I forgot the name of that one, with a black family. I be trying to support my people now. I really like the Black Hamptons. It made me want to move there. See, it was good. Tell them about it, Ty. Okay, we got 1 minute. That's it. 1 minute. I think that's it. We done went through everything. We will be back next Thursday. Next Thursday at 9:30. I guess it's at 9:30. Might be a little bit earlier. I have a fire stick. Oh, Wakanda forever. Hey, what's up? I have a fire stick. You're gonna have to tell me what to do with the fire stick. That mean, would I get BET or the show the next day versus the same day? Is that what you're saying? Let me know. And Happy New Year. Let me get a new season of the show. I like Black Panther. Got a fire stick too. Yeah, but I have a fire stick, but it ain't doing nothing. It ain't setting off no fires. Don't stop. Oh, I want y'all to know. Oh, everybody who was on last week, remember it just shut off on me? It was my son. It was my son's fault that it shut off on me. He was playing his video game with his friends. He plays with friends who live in different states and countries, whatever. And they were playing and it was moving slow. So he started deleting things off of the network. And he thought that the MacBook that he saw on the network was his MacBook, but it was my MacBook. I said, dude, that was mine. You shut it off in the middle just like that. And he didn't even realize it. He was saying it wasn't him, and but I think he realized later it was. He didn't say he's sorry or nothing. But he shut me down. It was my son's fault. I was wondering what was happening, why it got shut down. And the signal was strained when y'all kept getting spinning and stuff, because his Wi-Fi is not great out there in Atlanta. It wasn't that good. So it was my son who shut us down last week, just to let y'all know. Because I was blaming YouTube. I was like, this how we starting the year off? This what we doing? He deleted it. He showed me the ones that he deleted. I said, that's mommy's MacBook, dude. No, that's mine. I said, no, that's mine. So that's what happened. Happy New Year. I see you guys soon. Oh, please don't forget, those of you on the phone, hit my hype button, share my videos, listen to some of the ads. And you ain't got to listen to all of them, but help my channel grow, please. I need your help. I need your help. I have goals. I have dreams. Last year, I wanted to make it to 10,000 by December, but you see, that didn't happen. So I need to make it to 11,000 by this year. Look, shoot. Jeremy made it to 300,000. I can make it to 11,000. Come on. Peace, everybody. Love you guys. Peace. Time to go fast when you're having fun. Yeah, this was fun. Yes, I got to find out how to do StreamYard so I could pull people on with me and have people do this with me. I know some of y'all would want to get on and chat with me and help me answer some of these questions. Good night. I want Ty. I'm trying to get Ty to get on, y'all. Let's get Ty to get on with Barbie J, and we could do a review together. I'm putting you out there, Ty. Bye, everybody. Good night. Oh, Tia, thank you. I love the support that you guys give me. I really do. And thank you for coming on. It's been a while, Lamont. Lamont was one of my first subscribers too. Lamont had been on my channel for 5 years. I've been doing this. Yep. Ty. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. In the stream. Good night. Bye, Tivoli. Good night. Good night. Good night. Peace.